And we are live. So, Texas at Georgia. There we go. This should be a fascinating game. One, Georgia, right now, has a pretty good, sorry, has a pretty good path to the SC Championship game now that Bama's lost. Hello, hello, hello there, Daniel. How you doing? How you doing? Cheers, 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 and a lovely Saturday for you as well. Like I said, Georgia going against Texas, trying to make it a three-peat against Texas so far. Like I said, they swept them last year. Be interested to see how that goes. Texas obviously needs this game. They are on the ropes of making it to the College Football Playoff. With Oklahoma beating Alabama, Oklahoma has an easier path to the College Football Playoff. Like I said, all they got to do is beat Missouri and beat LSU. Texas still has Texas A&M, and like I said, they still got to play this game. So I picked Georgia to win. I still think they will. I still go with Georgia. But I am very excited to see how this goes. Like I said, last year's game was back and forth. Though, like I said, the first time was better than the SC Championship game. I'll say that. But I'm really excited to see how this goes. I think that Arch has been playing a little better. Right now they're showing the Georgia versus Texas. Obviously, Georgia's defense is a lot better than they were last year than they were this year. They don't have the pass rusher they did last year. Like I said, Jalen Walker and also Michael Williams both have had an amazing day last year. So it'll be interesting to see who steps up in this game. I mean, let's not forget. I mean, technically, like I said, they're showing it right now in the SC Championship game. Gunnar Stockton is the one that came in and led Georgia to pretty much a win against Texas. That was his first game, so he has some history of beating them. Also, it's kind of crazy that Kirby is 8-0 at home against the top 10 opponent. 8-0 at home against the top 10 opponent is I mean, a home field advantage, nonetheless, but still kind of crazy that it's like you're 8-0. Like I said, I trust Kirby, especially the second half Kirby. So if they keep it close in the first half, I think that they'll try to devise something like because Texas, same thing I talked about Oklahoma earlier today, cannot really run the ball, and so it'll be interesting to see if Texas can try to get something going because, like I said, it's been their Achilles heel the whole entire season. And that's why they have to rely really heavily on Arch Manning. And obviously, I think Arch would be better if they had some kind of run game. Got to take a ton of the pressure off of them. But so far, the season's been kind of up and down. Obviously, like though at the very beginning of the season, expecting him to be the first overall pick. Has not quite worked out that way. However, he has been on a little bit of an upward trajectory going into this game. Let's see how it goes against Georgia's defense, who I feel is more opportunistic. Like I said, just came back from streaming the Auburn. We're off to this week. The Alabama-Oklahoma game. That was exciting. Let's see how this one goes. Also, I got me some Slim Chickens. So that's the reason why I'm drinking some Dr. Pepper. Texas is going to get the ball first. Kickoff's underway. And it's going to be for a touchback. So first down 10 for the 25-yard line for Texas. Yeah, like I said, they're showing it right now. Like the last two games, it's had 337 yards passing average between the two. I don't think it's going to be that big, but I think he's going to have a decent game. Did that cameraman just hit? I think the cameraman just hit the ref accidentally. Yep. All right, so, anyways, first down 10 for Texas. Shotgun formation, running back to his right. Arch going to send tight end in motion over to the right. And going to be a screen pass to Wingo only gets about a yard because he tripped himself up. Second down 9. Man, what Arch wouldn't give for Worthy. Worthy or Golden. So second down 9, the 26-yard line. Shotgun formation. Running back and then wide receiver to his sides. Draws back to pass and gets pressure but throws out to zero. Who's going to get the first down to the 40, up to about the 45-yard line. First down 10 for Texas. Great job there by, I think that's Moore, right? I think number 0 is Moore, yes. So first down 10 for Texas. Now with C.J. Allen with the pressure, I really like C.J. Allen. Shotgun formation, running back to his left. Manning going to be a handoff to the running back who is going to get up to about 50, up to about the 45, and cussing it back to the right side to the 40-yard line. First down again for Texas. Texas right now, actually the 39-yard line. Texas right now actually able to move the ball a little bit. So from the 39-yard line, shotgun formation, doing a little bit of hurry up, going to send Ty in motion over to the right. Draws back to pass, and Manny's got time, throws, and a little bit behind, but still caught. Tied in up to about 35-yard line, so get about 4 yards there. I guess Manning thought that the tight end was going to sit there. Injuries thought he was going to sit there, but he kind of moved inside, so a little bit of bad pass there by Arch Manning. Second down 6, 13:05 looking in the first quarter. Going to be a handoff. That's going to be to Wisner, who's going to move on through, get about the 32-yard line, actually 31-yard line. Okay, what in the world is that ref doing? He started 31, then he started moving backwards. So it's close to the 32-yard. I'm at third down, about 3. Once again, going to be shotgun formation. Going to be a handoff, and he is not going to get it. He's going to be about 2 yards short. So it'll be fourth down 2 from the 31-yard line. Now decision time. Obviously going to go for it. So fourth down 2, 12:25 to go in the first quarter. Let's see what Sark decides to do. Good night, James Madison, 58-10 over App State. James Madison probably can make it to the college football playoff. I mean, all they got to do is win out. They say 4th and 1, but it's 4th and basically one in 3 quarters. Arch under center, going to send Wingo into motion up to the left. Going to be a handoff to the fullback who's going to get the first down, gain about 3 yards there. First down 10 from the 28-yard line. Great job by Sark and great execution by Texas. Oh, I see. Yeah, great job of the tight end washing down number 99, creating that nice little hole. All right, so 2 helmets are, for some reason, combined. It's 20 and somebody else. I don't know what the heck happened, but the helmets are literally locked together. How in the world did that happen? Oh, it's it's like that little hole that's right there. It's locked in right there. All right, so first down 10. 11:46 left to go in the first quarter. Obviously still 0-0. From 28, Arch checking out the line. Going to have 2 tight ends. Going to be a handoff, and that's going to be Wisner. Gets up to about 25, down about the 24-yard line. So nice getting there about 4 yards. Going to be second down and 6. Arch going to be a handoff as a Wiseman. Going to try the right side, and it's working right now. It's going to be about a yard. Oh, actually, no. They're going to mark a first down. So first down 10, 6-yard gain there for Texas. Texas actually able to run the ball, which is good because they haven't been able to for the most part this season. Okay. Arch, shot, empty set, two tight ends to the right. False start, I believe, on the left guard. False start by somebody. Yep, left guard. Um, they showed the total yardage for the Alabama Oklahoma game. It was 406 to 212. That's how much like those turnovers absolutely killed them. Once again, empty set, two tight ends to the right, running back to his right. Draws back to pass, and Arch surveying the field, steps in the pocket, throws, check down to the running back, up to about the 16-yard line. So nice scan there. It'd be second down and about, I'll probably say second down 8, something like that. All right, so from about the 16-yard line, second down about 8. 9:55 to go in the first quarter. Man going to be in pistol formation. Running back behind him going to send more in motion up to the right. Going to be a keeper and going to size the defender. Gets basically back to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be third down and 8, 9:35 to go in the first quarter. And Florida is taking the lead over Ole Miss, 14 to 10. Good on Florida. Now maybe they can pull it out. I don't think they will. It'd be funny if they do it back-to-back seasons or back-to-back years of upsetting Ole Miss. So 9:15 left to go the first quarter. Third down 8 from about the what did I say the 16-yard line I think. Yeah, about 16-yard line. Bunch to the left. Shotgun formation. Running back to his right. Now goes in motion up to the left. Josh back to pass and is going to throw off his back foot, and that's going to be dropped by Wingo. It was a decent pass. Wingo just drops it. So fourth down and 8, and they're going to kick this field goal. I mean, it literally is right there for him. It's right there for him. He just drops it. So Mason Shipley, I want to give from a 33-yard field goal attempt. And kick is up. The kick is good. So it'll be 3-0, 8:53 left to go in the first quarter, and Texas takes the lead. Yeah, that's what I thought. They're showing the Grinch commercial. Talk about this last stream. I thought it was the this weekend, the 14th or the 16th. Is like Amazon's like, hey, it's Black Friday deal. I don't know. I don't mind. I don't mind ads as long as it makes sense. If they don't make any sense, then I'm like, I don't understand why we have to watch this ad. I talked about this last stream because there's some ads out there that I'm just like, I don't understand what we're going for. I'm trying to I'm trying to think of scenarios right now for the SEC championship game now that Oklahoma has beaten Alabama. Like I said, I'm pretty sure if Georgia wins, they'll be in the SEC championship game. If they lose, they're going to be out, obviously. Um, I think The best case scenario is this for the SEC. Now that Oklahoma's won, you need Texas to win out to get Texas in. Since Texas A&M beat South Carolina, as long as they don't choke, so they know what to do. You can have Texas A&M lose to Texas. If they lose SEC championship game, I think they'll still be in. Alabama can still get in, but they have to win out. Ole Miss, as long as they don't choke to Florida, should easily be in. Or if they don't lose to Mississippi State, which would be hilarious as well, because what Lake has been saying about Mississippi State. So about Oklahoma, Texas, Georgia, Ole Miss, Alabama, Texas A&M, and Vandy. Yeah, Vandy just wins out. They should be in too. I want Vandy to be in. If Vandy ends the season being 10-2, and they don't put Vandy in, I'll be very upset. I'll be very upset because Vandy deserves a shot to get in. Even if they lose, I want them to get at least get a shot. Yeah, they're showing it right now. Like I said, it's a good ball. It's right for Wingo to catch and run, try to get that first down. So I just missed opportunity. So 8:53 left to go in the first quarter, and Texas is going to boot this ball away for Georgia to start off their game. Goodness gracious, that was terrible. I'm very sorry about that. That was awful. All right, so touchback, first down 10 for Georgia at the 25-yard line. Gunner Stockton going to be in shotgun formation. Running back to his right. Now moves over, running back to his left, two tight ends set to the right. And Gunner Stockton is going to be taken down for about a 2-yard loss. That is Simmons with technically the sack. Second down and 12. Yeah, I said low. Well, I mean, it's not like a low snap, but it's snap that Gunner Stockton was not prepared for. And I believe that's Bobo. Is that not right? Is that Bobo? I think it is. Yep, Drew Bobo. It's Mike Bobo's son. Shotgun formation, running back to his left. Going to be a keeper by Gunner Stockton. He's got the lead up to the 30, up to about the 35-yard line. And out of bounds at about the 42-yard line. First down 10 for Georgia. Had a nice little lead by number 4, Oscar Dell. Hello there, Director. I have no problem admitting we deserve to lose that game. We won because Ty Simpson is a scrub. I'll say this. He definitely has his best game. That pick six definitely hurt. The fumbles, he got smashed by some of them. Some of them were just like also bad blocks. But yeah, he definitely not his best game. And like I said, I talked to Luke after the game, and he was like, Ty Simpson is undraftable. And I'm like, I don't want to say that, but it definitely hurt his draft stock a little bit. I still like Ty Simpson overall. He's still got some growing to do, but yeah, dude, there was a lot of misplays by Alabama. Even as good as they did, there was a lot of missed stuff they had. But when you outgain an opponent by over almost 200 yards, and you lose by 2 points, that's disheartening. It really is. Second down 7. Gunner Stockton goes all day throws that's be caught up to about the 30-yard line, down by the 29, and that is going to be Humphreys with a catch and run. First down 10, 6:40 left to go in the first quarter. But yeah, like those turnovers were killer. The fact that he had only thrown like one pick all season, And that pick six was like deadly for like the momentum early in the game. Like I said, I'm happy because I said Alabama lost, but also I'm like, dang it, my pick was wrong. So for the 29-yard line, shotgun formation, running back to his left. Gonna send Zachariah Branch in the motion over to the left. And going to be a screen. Well, not really even a screen. What even is that play? You got no yards. I mean, I don't. I've already said this multiple times before. I don't like Mike Bobo. I don't understand that play call at all. Why in the world? I mean, I get. Yes, he was off by 6 or 7 yards, but yet you decide, oh, I'm going to throw that to him. It's going to work. No, Malik Muhammad is pretty fast. I'll give him that. So 2nd down 10. Drops back a pass. Is getting pressure. Throws on his back foot and incomplete. Try to get to number 13. As we 3rd down 10, 5:28 left to go in the first quarter. Still 3-0, but Georgia is in scoring range. All right, so 3rd down 10 from the 29-yard line. Gunner Stockton, shotgun formation, running back to his left. Drops back to pass and throws to the right, and it's going to be a first. Oh, did he catch it? Yes, he did. 1st down 10 from about the 18-yard line, and that's going to be Bell with the catch, number 86. 1st down 10 for Georgia. 5:20 left to go in the first. Yes, catch. All right, so 1st down 10 from the 18-yard line. Going to be a play action pass. Dumps off Zachariah Branch. Makes one man miss. I mean, that's a nice move by him. Still only a 1 yard gain, but still decent. 2nd down 9. I said I do like Zachariah Branch as well. I think he's like he's probably going to be. I don't know where Zachariah Branch is actually going to be drafted. Probably like 3rd or 4th round. I guess, like I said, well, no, maybe third, maybe third. I think maybe high thirds. Zachariah Branch got a nice little shiftiness to him, so somebody's gonna fall in love with him. Gunner Stockton under center. Gonna send number 86 Bell into motion. Gonna be a play action pass, and is going to throw in the run for the end zone and touchdown Georgia. Number 5 with a touchdown, and Georgia takes the lead as Thomas with a touchdown. Extra point, making a 4-point lead. .412, let it go in the first quarter. And see if this extra point up. It is good. So it is 7-3 Georgia with the lead. So far it's been it's been a very interesting week of football. On Friday, Clemson ended, Clemson in Louisville was a terrible game. But Clemson ends Louisville's really even potential shot of doing really anything this season. And then today you had Texas A&M come back down 30-3, completely shut down South Carolina. Pretty much guaranteed that Shane Beamer's getting fired because there's no way that you can have a 27-point lead and then keep your job when you lose that 27-point lead and do absolutely nothing in the second half. So they keep their undefeated season alive. They basically mark themselves as going to be going to the and then you had Georgia Tech finally, thankfully, pulled one out against Boston College, kept their hopes for an ACC title alive. I was very concerned about that. USC, unfortunately, they did win against Iowa. I was hoping that Iowa could pull the one out, but USC scored the final 19 points and won. I think it was like South Florida. So South Florida is out of the running for American Conference. I think Tulane won, or Tulane's still playing, but I think they're going to win. That Memphis East Carolina game was pretty close. Well, not undefeated. Um, I think they had one loss, but they whooped the dog mess out of App State. What's another one that's important? Oh, after a very slow start, Indiana pulled out late, and then I think Mendoza had like what 4 passing touchdowns, something like that. Like I said, he had. At first, it was very very slow. It was I think it was like 10-7 at halftime, and then they came along strong. I think they won like 31-7, something like that. So Indiana continues their undefeated streak. That's another one that happened today. That's pretty much it. The other ones that are happening right now, like I said, Ole Miss and Florida, their playoff chances. I don't think it, but it still doesn't help. It really doesn't. Like you really, really, really need to make sure you don't lose to Florida. Win the ones you're supposed to be winning. That should be it. All right, kick underway, and it's going to be a. Why are we going back to? We just came back from commercial break. So you tell me. We're on commercial break. Come back. We kick it off. Guess we're back on commercial break. Why? Why? It makes no sense. Why? Well, when we go to the first, when you go in the first quarter, I'm not gonna go to the bathroom. I had, like I said, I got me some chickens, but I got me some buffalo mac and cheese. It's pretty stinking good. Buffalo chicken mac and cheese, but it's sitting right now. We should not have this long of a commercial break. It has been. We already got off of a commercial break already. All we did was kick. That's it. All we saw was a cardio. That's all we saw. All we saw was cardio. No return. No nothing. Still. All right. Anyways, Texas actually able to run the ball, which is good. As I said before, they haven't really been able to do that this season, but they have been able to do it against Georgia so far. Hope that continues. Wingo's got to catch the ball. That's also very important. So we shall see if that problem will continue on in the game. And yeah, I mean, like they're able to move the ball, so see if they can actually score a touchdown. Like, so you're only down by 4. And it's like early in the game, so it's like not really even like too big of a deal, but you need, like, especially the second half. You already know that Kirby's going to have a nice little second half adjustment. So you got to either keep it close or make sure like that you are in the lead. Because if there's somehow, some way you were down by 2 scores going into halftime at a Georgia home game, I do not feel very confident. I'd say that. This better be the last commercial. This is the 7th one. This 8th one. Why? All right, look. If we're going to have a commercial, like commercial break right now, we better not have another commercial break until the first quarter, because it makes no sense. This is like the 9th commercial Come on, let's get back to it. I know we got CMAs. Good for you. Let's go. Thank you so much, ABC, for letting us know. Oh, Quavo's here. Peyton Manning, but also Quavo. If Colt didn't get hurt, there's Colt McCoy. And you already knew Matt McConaughey was going to be here, so. All right, from the 25-yard line, first down 10, 2 down set to the right. Arch going to be under center. 4:12 to go in the first quarter. Going to be a handoff to Ryan Wingo, sorry. And he is, oh my gosh, he got absolutely slammed after a 1-yard gain by number 15, Jones. So 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter, and it's going to be second down and 9. You're going to be feeling that tomorrow. Ugh. Slam down. Arch going to be in shotgun formation, fakes a toss, and is going to survey the field. Going to roll out to his left, going to throw, check down. Ask him up to the 30, up to about the 35-yard line, depends on the spot. Nope, we're going to mark him just short. So third down, about 2. He technically did step out of bounds. So third down 2, 3:20. And going to be a play action pass and going to try to dump it up tight end. He got absolutely laid down by number 3, C.J. Allen. Like I said, I want C.J. Allen really bad. He's so good. He's so good against the run. As a Carolina Panthers fan, I would like him to be on the Panthers. That would be really nice. Help sure up some of our linebackers' inefficiency. So 2:45 to go in this first quarter. 4th down and 4. Texas got a punt. And we're going to do a little rugby style, looks like. Yeah, illegal formation. Illegal formation or false start, one of the two. Yeah, false start. All right, so 4th down and 9. 2:36 left to go in the first quarter. And it's going to be a fair caught ball about the 34-yard line by Branch. First down 10 for Georgia. All right, so first down, looks like shotgun formation. Nope. Yep. Shotgun formation, running back to his left. Sends double in motion over to the right. Going to be a handoff. And that's going to be up to the 35 to the 40 and down about the 42-yard line. Nice gain there, about 8 yards. That's going to be second down and 2 for Georgia. Actually, 9-yard gain, second down and 1. 2 minutes left to go in the first. Under center, 2 tight ends to the right. Going to be a handoff. That's going to be a first down to the 45 and down all the way to the midfield. First down 10 for Georgia. 1:40 left to go in the first. I like that. Try to, establish the run game a little bit. All right, so from midfield, 2 tight ends to the left, under center. Going to be a throw to Delp, who gets about 6 yards on the play. Second down and about 4. 1 minute left to go in the first. They try to get him to jump off sides. Second down 4. Shotgun formation, running back to his right. Going to be a throw, and that's going to be completed up to about the 38-yard line. Now, there's probably one more play done, but they might just go to the end of the first quarter. I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'll see you in a second. Well, perfect timing. Beginning of the second quarter, still 7-3. Georgia going to have Gunner starting the shotgun formation, run back to his left. Be first down 10, so just like I thought. Drops back to pass. Went into 15-10. Like I said, he had the first down. Then he went like, I'm going to go around because I'm faster than Taft, which obviously he is. So first and goal from about the 8-yard line. Gunner stocking shotgun formation. Going to send number 7 in motion over to the left. And drops back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Throws a lob ball for the tight end, but it's going to be way too over his head. That's going to be, oh, there's a flag, though. Don't know what flag is. Holding on Texas. So it's going to be first down 10 for the Georgia. Let's see here. Yep. Yeah, it is. All right, so first and goal for Georgia again. Shotgun formation. Run back to his right. Gonna be a toss out of him, and that go well. Actually, it got about a yard. Initially, like it was going nowhere, but like I said, I think was that Frazier. Is that Frazier? I think it is. Fights a little bit extra yardage. So second and goal from the 4-yard line. Shotgun formation. Running back to his right. 2 tight end set. Going to send 2 tight ends over to the left. And going to be a handoff, and that's going to be like nowhere. Basically, back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be third and goal from the 4. Texas, you get stopped right here. Keep it a 1-possession game. Shotgun formation, run back to his right, drops back to pass. And Gunnar Stockton throws for the end zone, and that's going to be another touchdown to the number 5. And Georgia, with the extra point, will lead 14-3 in this first half. No Thomas, man. I do wonder if there will be a time where there will be fantasy football for college football. 12:49, let's go second quarter. Extra point's going to be waiting. Oh, bad snap, but greatly handled by Gunnar Stockton. Kick is up, kick is good. So 14-3 for Georgia. And we're going to go commercial break. I mean, it's not bad coverage. It's just pretty good throw, pretty good catch. Texas, Texas, Texas. Yeah, like I said. What in the world is this? Is this Yeti? I'm seeing a whole bunch of Yeti stuff. Yes, it is. It's a Yeti commercial. All right, whatever. So Texas, you gotta respond. Like I said, you're down by 11. If I know Georgia, and I feel like I do, um, you really gotta make it. I ain't gonna make it fun for you. I'll give you that. Yeah, it's 14-3. Georgia, back-to-back drives, or touchdown drives. Um, I picked Georgia for a reason. I still feel confident with it. I mean, obviously, I feel confident because they're up 14-3, but I'm just saying that there was a reason why I felt confident in it. Hmm. Outside, like maybe someone's birthday who's like turned like 16 or something like that. I don't think I've ever seen a like in real life like Toyota Thon or whatever you call it. Like someone gets like their maybe it's not. But I always thought about that. It's just like you see stuff on the commercials, and you know that somebody's gonna try to like redo that. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Yeah, they're showing it right now. Like Thomas kind of cooked him right there. Inside, cuts outside. Also, pretty good block by Oscar Delp. So kickoff underway, and it's going to be a touchback. Yep. No, actually return. Okay. Turn up to the 20, up to the 25, up to 30, up to 35, 40, up to the 45. Holy crap. Holy, oh my gosh, there's a flag. He got up to about the 40-yard line, but there's a flag. It's probably like a hold or a block in the back or something like that. Something stupid. Something stupid that's going to back him up. Yeah, look at that. Look at the special teams coordinator for Texas. He's like, ah! Yippers. On Texas, holding. He is livid. He is livid. If I'm you, I'm just walking away. I'm just walking away. Just walk away. Let's see here. How bad was that hold? Let's see it. Let's see it. Let's see it right here. You're so stupid. Oh my gosh. Just take being tripped up. Like I said, he had nothing to do with the play. He just got hit and he went like this, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm being tripped up." Okay, just you just slave a person. Like I said, stupid. It's stupid stuff like that. So instead of being on like the 40-yard, like Georgia's 40-yard line, is first down at 10 at the 9, your own 9. Shotgun formation, going to be a handoff, and that's going to be off to the right side. Who's going to get up to the 10, cuts back inside. There's going to be another holding, isn't there? Yep. Nice run, 9 yards, but guess what's going to be holding? So back on up. I mean, it's just, y'all are shooting yourself in the foot. Shooting yourself in the foot. Holding. Backing mama. I'm just. Take us. Yo. It is so easy to see too. You got the numbers too. You got the numbers just like okay. So 12:30 left to go in the second quarter. First and 15 from the 4-yard line. Reminder that they were at like the 40-yard line of Georgia, but that holding penalty backed them up. So first and 15 from the 4-yard line. Manning drops back to pass and serving the field, throws to be caught up to the 10, to the 15, 20, 25, 30, up to the 35, down to the 40-yard line, and down by the 44-yard line. And that's going to be number 3, Mosley, with the catch and run. Thank you for being competent. Because I about said if Texas had gone like 3 and out at like the 4-yard line, I was going to lose my mind. So I was like, I want this to be a good game. But thankfully, we got some good players. Well, Texas got some good players. So, from the 44-yard line, shotgun formation from Manning, got running back to his left, and going to be a play action pass. Got time, throws a deep ball. Good Lord, that's a little bit too much, and it's going to be dropped. Dropped by none other than who do you think it is? Who could you possibly think would drop a crucial pass that could help out your team? But that would be none other than Ryan Wingo. It's a catchable ball. It's not the best one. It's not the best run ball, but it gives you a chance. Like, you got to make that play, man. You got to make that play. Second down, 10. 11:33 left to go second quarter. And I'm not saying that Manny could have thrown a better ball, but he gave you a chance. You couldn't do nothing with it. Third down, 10, because it was an incomplete pass. Just 11:29 left to go in the second quarter. Like I said, I picked Georgia to win, so I want to preface that. I picked Georgia to win, but I also want this to be a good game. So Texas, please stop crapping the bed and do something. You're 0 for 3 on third down. Please don't make it be 0 for 4. Arch and shotgun formation, run back to his left. Drop back to pass and get some pressure, throws, and that's going to be incomplete. Try to get to more. Fourth down 2. So, fourth down 10, not 2. 11:25 we go second quarter, 14-3, and the Texas Longhorns once again got to punt this ball away. I'm like, it's a catchable ball, man. It's a catchable ball. It's just again, clock it and just shoot yourself in the foot every single time, man. Fair caught at about the 13-yard line. So first down 10 for the 13-yard line for Georgia. 11:19 left to go in the second quarter. We're going to go to commercial break. I don't know, man. Actually, if Georgia blows you out, I don't really mind. I picked Georgia to win. At least I'll be 1 for 1 for today. But I don't know why in the world y'all you can't execute. You can't execute. I said that deep ball to Ron Wingo. Yes, it wasn't the best thrown ball, but it gave you a chance. You had a chance to do it and you couldn't catch it. And then that one to Moore. It's thrown to you in stride. Can you catch it? Because not in your body? Apparently not. I don't. There's no one single person to blame. It's just Texas just shooting themselves in the foot. Again, the return got all the way to like the 40-something yard line in the freaking hole because it didn't even help. It's just you get tripped up and you're like, oh, I'm in a disadvantage. I'm getting tripped up. Guess what? I'm going to slam somebody. It's just dumb. It's dumb behavior. It's just dumb. You know what it is? It's bad football. That's what it is. It's bad football. And that's the reason why I'm upset. Mm. Oh, it was an Uber commercial. I was like, when in the world is this commercial? It's an Uber commercial. Okay. Like I said, I don't. All right. That's why I've talked about this before. I don't know why sometimes like commercials just like you got no idea, you got no idea what's this for. You're like, oh, this is a good commercial, but you have no idea what it's about. And so the very end is like Uber. How? Okay. I know. I know that we're gonna have political ads, but I don't really want to see them. Please, no. I'd rather not. I support this, and I da 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 da. That's what it sounds like to me. And I don't even have like the volume on, so I don't hear what they're saying. I just see what they put on the screen. I just rather not. Rather not. So 11:19 let's go second quarter, 14-3. Let's see what Georgia can do. If Georgia marches down again and scores a touchdown, going to look kind of ugly. Because this is not no Mississippi State there, Texas. I don't know if you can come back on Georgia. Last 3 wins by 7 or fewer points. Oh, really? So from what was it, the 13-yard line, I think? Yeah. Sorry, 15 down to the 20-yard line. So gain about 7 yards there, second down 3. Utah's being, I think they're actually going to give us a 21-yard line, so it'll be second down 2. Gunner Stockton shotgun formation, running back to his right. Now running back to his left. Justin Zachariah Branch in motion up to the left. Gunner Stockton throws Zachariah Branch, and he's going to, what the heck was that? All right, well, it's only 1 yard gain. I don't know what the heck that, I guess, I don't know, maybe stopped? I have no idea, but like, he looked like he like tripped himself up. So, third down and 1. Shotgun formation, going to be a handoff, and he's going to barely make it. Yep. Frazier for the 1 yard gain. Goodness. 10 minutes to go, second quarter. 14-3. First down 10 from the, what did I say? The 20. What did I say? From 23-yard line. That's right. Shotgun formation, right back to his right. That's in Zachariah Branch in motion. And going to be a Delayed handoff, and that got absolutely blown up. It's going to be lost about 2 yards. Well, they're going to say lost a yard. So second down 11 for Georgia. 9:30 left to go in the second quarter. Yikes. Yeah. I don't mind delayed handoff, but like when they're stacking the box, probably don't do that. So second down 11, shotgun formation. Once again, try to go no, well, not really no huddle. Quarterback to his right. Draws back a pass and throws, and that's going to be incomplete. Try to get to number 10. However, it does fall incomplete. He's third down 11, 8:56 left to go second quarter. Kind of throw him his back foot there, too. I will say McDonald kind of, bumped him down the way, so I'm kind of surprised that wasn't called. I don't mind it not being called, but I'm kind of surprised it wasn't called. So, empty set for Gunnar Stockton from the 23-yard line. Got to get to the 33. Sorry, from 22-yard line. Got to get to 33. Going to be a screen pass, number 32, who's going to get to the 25 and down by the 29-yard line. So, it'll be fourth down, about 4. Punt got to be underway. So, Texas, you got to stop. Thankfully. Now, do something with the ball. Okay? Cut down the lead. Somehow, some way. Why did Texas use a timeout? What? Why? Why? You're the one who's returning. So did you just like not have somebody out there? Why are y'all breaking my brain? It makes no sense why you call it timeout. Unless, like I said, unless like there was something like catastrophically wrong with like somebody that wasn't out there, or like you knew you saw something, then maybe. But like, why in the world are we calling timeout when you're punt returning? Oh, a lot of moving around for Georgia for some odd reason. All right. And punt is underway, and it's going to be get a little bit of roller going. They were down by the 29-yard line. So first down 10 for Texas, 8:08 left to go in the second quarter. And we're going to go to commercial break. We haven't gone to one of those for quite some time. Okay, so analysis. 1, good on Georgia for getting a stop. 2, Texas, please, for love of all things holy, score some points. So we're not at a 2-possession game. And 3, just kind of vibing at this point. But I'm very confused by not confused, but just in awe of just not being able to deliver. Like easy throws, not being completed because either people just dropping it or just Arch has missed it. He missed like 1 or 2, but like some of the easy throws have been there, just been dropped. It's been like stuff in stride. It's been like a good ball. So I don't know. I'm hoping that Texas can score, so we're not looking at like a 2-possession game for much longer. Because I want this to be a good game, and I know that in the second half Georgia's going to actually kind of like do what they're supposed to be doing. So I said they did to Bama. I'm pretty sure they can do it to Texas. They can shut you down in the second half. So please do something, anything at all. It'd be nice. Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Say Georgia does beat Texas. Okay. And Texas beats Texas A&M. They're 9-3 with a win against Texas A&M to end their undefeated streak. Let's say that um, well, let's see. Duke lost today, so they can't be the ACC championship game. Miami can't be in the ACC championship game, but like if Miami makes it to the playoff, I'm gonna be so ticked off. Because yeah, they beat Notre Dame, but at the same exact time, man, it's they're so overrated. And yet they're like ranked at like what, like a 9 or 11, something like that, which is ridiculous. Um, CJ Allen, no, that's CJ Allen. Shoot, CJ Allen is going to the locker room with a limp. That is not good. That is not good. That is very very not good. And a run will probably catch a run by Ryan Wingo up to about the 44-yard line because they cut back to it really late. And by the way, Ole Miss is down 24-20 at halftime. Goodness gracious. So from the 45-yard line, shotgun formation, going to be a handoff. They're actually going to be a throw, a little bit of a high throw, but still caught. And oh my gosh, that can be a hold. Is that going to be a hold? Yep, holding. Oh my gosh. Anytime something good happens, you have a hold. Or you have something stupid happen. Mistake. 7 minutes left to go in the second quarter. I swear, it's like you just you're just shooting yourself in the foot all day, every day. I don't understand. Holding on the offense, number 0. Back him on up. We can't have any good things happen from Texas today. So 7:34 left to go in the second quarter. Still 14-3 in case you're wondering. Let's see here. Well, yeah, kind of. Can we see a little enhance? Enhance? Nope, not gonna see it. Okay. So instead, it is 1st and 16 from the 39-yard line. Shotgun formation. Run back to his left. Going to be a throw, and that's going to be caught by number 3 up to about the 49-yard line. Right, decent enough. Second down and about what I say 6. Pistol formation. Gonna send Moore in motion over to the right, out to the left. Play action pass and throws. That's be caught, and that's going to be up to the 35-yard line. 1st down 10 for Mosley, number 3. 6:40 left to go in the second quarter. First down 10. Going to be a handoff, and that's going to be up to about the 30-yard line. Keeps on pushing forward a little bit, maybe 29. So gain about 6 yards, means 2nd down and 4. Text, be mindful of the clock. It is 6:50. Oh, clock stopped. Why did the clock stop? Why did the clock stop? Okay, I don't know why it stopped, but it did. Arch throws on the run, incomplete pass. 3rd down and 4. 6:09. Let's go to the second quarter. Did they stop because a player's helmet was off? I don't know. I don't know the reason why they stopped the clock for some odd reason. But it's still fine. That's okay. 3. See if Texas can actually get a 3rd down conversion because so far they're 0-4. And throws. That's going to be picked off at about the 15, 16-yard line. Picked off. Golden opportunity. Down the toilet. So, Texas, why did you decide to show up at all? It's fine. It's still 14-3. Like I said, I picked. I want to reiterate again. I picked Georgia, so I'm fine if Georgia wins. Um, but I want this to be a closer game, and it's not going to happen if you do stupid stuff like that. Okay. All right. Hold a second. I can understand why Moore is upset. That should have been pass interference. At the same exact time, through pick. So from the 16-yard line, under center, going to be a handoff. That's going to be up. Ooh, nice little play there by who's that? Number 26 for Texas. So only but a 2-yard gain for Frazier. Second down and 8. That's a little bit on the tight end for not reading, like, hey, maybe I should take this guy over here instead of just like looking to the left for nobody. So second down 8 from the 18-yard line. Gunner strike to under center. 2 tight ends to the left. Oh, sorry, 2 tight ends to the right. Going to be a handoff, Frazier, and once again, I mean, he gets about 2 yards, but that's it. Third down 6 from the 20-yard line. 20-yard line. Don't know what that was about. Sometimes when I mess up, my mind is just like, oh, I just flubbed the line. Five minutes left to go in the first half. Third down 6 from the 20-yard line. Shotgun formation. Running back to his left. And running back to his right. Zachariah Branch to his left. Going to send him in motion over to the left. Draws back to pass. Immediate pressure. Gunnar Stockton is going to be tripped and is going to throw on the run. Out of bounds. Great job there by, actually really great blitz by Texas. So forced incompletion, 4:37 left to go in the second quarter, and Georgia's got to punt this ball away. Texas, please do something. Not turnover, but something. Oh my, wow, that's a terrible punt. That is an awful punt. Out of the 46-yard line of Georgia. So Texas will start on the opponent's side of the field. That's how bad that punt was. That's awful. And East Carolina beat Memphis. Looky there, 31-27. Whoa. Whoa. Come on, Texas, do something. Something good is all we hope for. So, shotgun formation. Ashley now going to be under center. 2 tight ends to the left. Now going to send Wingo to motion over to the left. Going to be a play action pass and sits in the pocket. Throws. This will be checked down to the 40-yard line. So nice gain about 5 yards. Second down and 5. Oh, goodness gracious. I woke up really early this morning. I probably should have slept in a little bit more. 4:05 to go in the second quarter. Going to be a reverse. Ryan Wingo's got blockers, and wow, that closed up real quick. Lost 2 yards there. Great job by Georgia. I mean, like, it looked to have blockers, but that pursuit was downright disgusting. And it's going to be third down and, what did I say, third down by 8? Yeah, because 2-yard loss, I think. Yeah, that tight end just got whooped. That's what it was. Tight end just got whooped. And then also, great job by number 5, Wilson. So, third down 7. Sorry. Third down 7 for the 43-yard line. Shotgun formation. Running back to his left. Drops back to pass. Arch has got time, throws, and that's going to be incomplete. It is a bad throw over the head of Moore. 4th and 7. Texas, 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 Texas. You had a drive started at the 45-yard line, and you do what with it? Nothing. That's right. That's what I thought. There's a flag already. Probably illegal formation. Or offsides. One of the two. Already a penalty. What is it, Mr. Ref? What could it possibly be? Legal formation? No, legal shift. On the offense. Back him on up and re-kick. Bro, like, you can't make this up. You can't. Like I said, I'm not a fan of either one of these teams. I kind of don't care. But, like, why do you do this to yourself? 7 penalties, 43 yards, 0 for Georgia. Oh, 10 up to the 15, and yeah, about a 15-yard line. That's Zachariah Branch. So, first down 10 with the 15-yard line, 2:57 left to go the second quarter. Still 14-3. Let's see what Georgia can do. What the world's going on outside my door? All right, so from the 16-yard line, shotgun formation, running back to his right. Gonna send Zachariah Branch in motion over to the right. And going to be a flash pass, throws, and that's going to be caught, and that's going to be Oscar Delp down to about the 38, 37, 38-yard line. First down 10 for Georgia. From 39, shotgun formation, going to send Oscar Delp in motion over to the left. Frazier to his left. Going to send Zachariah Branch in motion over to the right. And going to be a defensive line moves all over him. Goodness gracious. All right, so this is going to take a 2-minute warning. All right, so it'll be a 2-minute warning. It'll be 14-3. It'll be second down and 7 when we come back. I'm telling you, if Georgia scores a touchdown on this drive, I won't hang it up on Texas. I'm going to be like, they can't do it. I don't believe they can do it. I have not seen that they can do it against a decent opponent. Because I would not consider Mississippi State to be a decent opponent. I'm sorry. They all right. Not decent. All right. Also, the other thing too is like around this time, you have a lot of Christmas commercials, obviously, but so many of them use Santa. A lot of Santas, a lot of Santas in these commercials. It's almost saying like to the children. It's almost saying to the children, hey, you should come and have our product because our product is Santa likes our product. If Santa likes our product, then you like our product. That's how I feel. I can't believe I said children. 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 Also, I've never before seen a Mavis tire commercial, and there's been like three of them so far. I'm pretty sure I've seen one. I'm pretty sure I've seen a Mavis tire, but I've never seen a commercial for it until now. Hmm. Children, children. Ah, that one threw me for a loop. Anyways, anyways. Uh, Texas gotta get stopped. And that goes without saying, but you gotta get stopped. Like you can't. You're down by 11, man, and like you got a whole entire half. I agree, but if trends are trends, then Georgia's going to shape up in the second half. You aren't going to be able to do anything. So just make sure that it either stays like because there's some of us, well not us, but there's some people who want to see a blowout. But it's because it's Texas. I do not. I prefer it's not a blowout because then, like I said, it gets kind of boring for me. Because there's nothing for me to analyze. It's just guard line. Going to be a handoff to Bell. Got blockers. Yeah. Bell's a little bit shaken up, though. Walking to the sideline. So, is that a timeout? No, the clock. No, never mind. Never mind. They moved the chains. About how about I said, I was like, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? So, from midfield, first down 10. Gonna start with me shotgun formation with moving Oscar Delpin in motion over to the right. Right back to his left. And going to be a handoff, and Frazier gets like 1 yard. So, second down 9, under 130 left to go in the second quarter. All right, so from the 49-yard line, shotgun formation. Frazier now to his right. Shotgun formation, drops back a pass, throws to the right side. That's going to be Thomas, who, gets about 6 yards on the catch. Third down, about 3. 51 seconds to go, second quarter. And time has stopped. I mean, he got 3 out of bounds. I don't think he stepped out of bounds, but okay. All right. Third down and 4, by the way. Let's see here. Third down and 4. 51 seconds left to go, second quarter. Georgia. Play clock's at 8, 7, 6. Go call timeout? Nope, they're going to do it. All right, so Zachariah Branch can come into motion. Going to be a miss, but that's it. Gets back to line of scrimmage. It's fourth down. 44 seconds remain. Texas calls timeout. So one more timeout remaining. Or do they have 3? I can't remember. They might already taken it off. No, they took a second timeout. Yeah, so one timeout remains for Texas. Fourth down and 5. They got to put this ball away. So Texas will have a chance, though not the best one. They will have a chance. Sorry, my mind's going places. I'm not going places my mind is, though. I'm staying right here. All right, so from the 45-yard line, got to put this ball away. Brent Thorson, very nice name, and bounce at about the 16-yard line. So we're going to stop it. So 34 seconds remaining in the second quarter, and Texas only has one more timeout at the 16-yard line. They're showing Peyton Manning against Georgia. Oh, Kirby Smart was the DB that picked him off. back in like what 1996. Yeah, showing Peyton's son. I think it's his son. Pretty sure it is. From a 16-yard line, first down, 10, 30 out. Manning is going to get sacked back at the 6-yard line in the first half. Texas, man. Texas, 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 Texas. Why? 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 I mean, I don't know why. I'm asking. That's why I'm asking you why. Just why? Do you enjoy making your fans worried? Do you enjoy hurting people? That's what we're doing to Texas fans right now. They're concerned. Gosh. Number 52 is kind of shaking up on the play. He's going to go to the sideline. That's Christian Miller, by the way. Ooh. Ooh, that's the reason why. Oh, okay, yeah, he landed weird. All right, so second down, 19, 6 seconds left. I wonder what Texas can do. And there we go. End of the first half. 14-13. It's sad, really. It is. So I'm not really thinking for me else to really say. Sorry to say before. Ooh, there you go. Steve Sarkisian, 4-10 when trailing at halftime. I mean, like you understand, like it's hard to come back, but golly, thinking me more so 11 than it would be 5. Talking to Kirby Smart, like I said, 87-4 when leading at halftime. I think it'd be more so 88 than 5. I'm trying to think here. Because it's like I said, some of it's play calling, but most of it's just execution on Texas' part. They would be closer if they could actually execute properly. I don't know. I don't know what else to tell you. Because like I said, Georgia's going to come back in the second half. They're going to have adjustments, and you're probably not going to be able to do anything. So unless your defense can get some turnovers, not likely for you to win. Man. I just want a good end to the stream because, like I said, the Oklahoma Alabama game was good. Sure, like I said, it was like more defensive minded in the second half, but at least it was still good. Leading by double digits at halftime, 61 straight wins for Kirby Smart. That's what I'm saying. Second half adjustments, man. Like you're not going to be able to score that much. Like I would be surprised. I would be surprised if Texas scores more than 14 points in the second half. That's a touchdown per quarter. You're down by 11. So like I don't want to be doom and gloom, but I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. You had your chances. You blew it. and now you gotta hope and pray that you can get some, some lucky breaks your way. Oh, okay. So yeah, just remember it is 24-20. Florida is leading on Ole Miss. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Then I'm going to talk about Texas A&M as well. Like I said, the fact that it was 30-3 and you let them come back and you didn't do diddly squat in the second half. Like nothing. Nothing. Not a field goal, not nothing in the second half. A lot of great games, yes, but a lot of just not executing at all what you're supposed to be doing. And some of it's bad play calling, I'll give it that, but some of it's just execution, man. I mean, like how do you not score a single point in the second half of a blowout? And you put your defense in a bad situation because now all the momentum is on their side. You can't get nothing. So yeah. What in the world is this? Prime, what in the world is this? Okay, alright, whatever. It's a new Prime original movie. It's a Christmas movie. Alright. Okay. I don't know. Here's another thing too. If you're Texas and you lose, then your season pretty much flat. Okay, that's three losses. Um, you have to have some miracle happen that you as a if you beat Texas A&M, by the way, to be a 9-3 team to be able to make it. Wait, wait, they're going to be there. I know they're going to be at the CMAs. Oh, Rick Lee Stray's going to be at the CMAs. They didn't announce that before. Wait, so then who did the Ray Clay Strays replace? Because they weren't being announced before during these promotions. I love the Ray Clay Strays. I didn't know who they were, and then on what was this? Memorial Day weekend? Yes. No? 4th of July? Right before July. 4th of July, I think it was. Me, my sister, and my dad went to the beach, and we went to a concert for the Red Clay Strays, and it was awesome, man, awesome. And I was like, ooh, I really like them because I didn't know anything about them. But yeah, they're gonna be at the CMAs. See, like that, I don't mind. I don't mind seeing up and comer get their shine. Texas, Georgia knows what they just talking at the very bottom. But yeah, they're showing the highlights once again. Like I said, it's just been like turnovers were just killer, man. Like I say it right here. Okay, third quarter. Okay, you're up 21-20. They bring a blitz, and then you get absolutely just smacked. Like I said, back to back years. Oklahoma beats Alabama. I don't know what to really say though. Like I'm be honest, like say running out 53% chance. Yeah, if you just win out, you're good, and you should. You got a home game against Missouri. And I can't remember if you're home or away against LSU. Should be able to, but I don't know, man. I want to believe in Ty Simpson. I really do. But today was not a good day. That's what kind of started off with this stream. The stream was like it just wasn't his day, and I hate it for him. I think he can be good. He just needs a little more help, a little more development. But yeah, Also, I hope they find out what the heck this ranger right here just huh, like you do realize he was slowing down. You're like, huh, like what are we doing? You have a gun, man. You have a gun, and you're gonna be like go in between well, three or four gamecocks and just go, huh, like what are we doing? Also, Lenore says, "What we're doing on 4th and 16? You're gonna try to run the ball? What? 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 4th and 16? I mean, I'm gonna run it. I don't know. That's kind of crazy. Teams trailing by 27 plus points in SEC play since 2004, 1 and 286. Like I said, that's the reason why I think Shane Beamer is going to get fired. I mean, like, one, that loss leads you to be eliminated from bowl eligibility. There's been a lot of rumors as of late, but the fact that you literally let up a 27-point lead, and it wasn't like, oh, it's 27 points and like we scored some more. No, you were shut out in the second half. Didn't do diddly squat. So yeah, probably gonna get fired. More than likely. Did do nothing. Couldn't be me, says the Auburn fan who streamed several games where we did nothing in the second half. Speaking of the Georgia game, I'm glad I didn't end up doing what I thought I was going to do, which was I was going through the like the day after the Georgia stream. I was going through it and I was making up timestamps to create a story of like showing how happy I had gotten to because we were like we're 10-0 and we were like about to score again, and then at the same time, while I'm telling myself that, I'm like, this is when things go terribly wrong for us, and the fact that I predicted what would happen is crazy. The fact that I knew what was going to happen, that I knew we wouldn't do anything in the second half, that I knew that if we didn't score a touchdown there, that we were probably going to lose. It's crazy. And I'm glad I didn't, because like I said, that would have taken a lot of time. But I got almost to like the first half, and then I stopped because the Panthers won, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna be happy. I'm not gonna be sad. I'm gonna be happy. But yeah, like the four Auburn games I've streamed were awful. Um, and then I won't be able to stream the Iron Bowl because I'll be in Charleston. So shout out. Um, but yeah, I wait. Was that a turtle that was strapped down? What in the world, Georgia? What are you doing? I don't know. Maybe they're doing like a I don't know, surgery or something. I just saw a turtle strapped down, and I was like, why is the turtle strapped down for? It's not going anywhere. Not going not scurrying away. But I don't know. Also, I don't think I've ever seen Dancing with the Stars before. I know it's been like a long running show. I just don't think I've ever seen it before. I think commercials for it all the time though. Reality TV shows weren't really our thing except for well, I'll take that back. Survivor, Wipeout, technically. Well, not really reality. It's like kind of it's a game show. Not really a game show. Let's see. Biggest Loser. What other reality TV shows? And like your talent show stuff, like your American Idol and you're the Voice, America's Got Talent. Those are the only really ones I can think of that's technically like a reality TV show that we watched. Right now, to kind of talk about the group of five teams. I want JMU to get in. I don't want Tulane to get in mainly because I don't want John Summerall to take up a long time to not become the Auburn head coach. Because I think he's going to come. I want him to come. I want him to be the Auburn head coach. I want to have hope. And I will have hope with John Summerall. I will not have hope if it's freaking Jimbo Fisher. And when that was told to me that it's actually not just people just blowing smoke, but there actually is like fire to it, I let out a sigh because if by some chance, actually no, not some chance, by some nightmare, Auburn hires Jimbo Fisher as our head coach, it will encompass the whole entire notion of Auburn being Auburn. Because why? Why would we want to do that? Doesn't make any sense. Makes no sense whatsoever. But sure. Let's take on a failed head coach who at Texas A&M could not do more than like 8-5. Well, no, they did have that COVID season, and got a humongous buyout. So that's apparently part of the reason why he's in the running, because he said he'll go for cheap because he's still getting paid by somebody else. And as soon as he leaves, Texas A&M does better. Like I said, there's somehow some way that we end up with Jimbo Fisher. I'm gonna lose it. I will make a video like just trashing on Auburn. And I'm an Auburn grad. I've been an Auburn fan my whole entire life. My families were Auburn fans as well. So I grew up in it. If somehow, some way, we hired Jimbo Fisher as a head coach, I will go off. Like I said, I want either John Summerall. I'm fine with John Summerall. I'm fine with there's actually a couple people that I'm fine with. I don't have a lot of no's, but Jimbo Fisher is one of the no's. That is definitely one of the no's. Why in this world is this coming from San Francisco? Oh no. 5-year-old swept into the ocean near Monterey Bay. That's happened a couple times at Panama City. Um, there's been a couple times when we've gone. We like going down to Panama City Beach. Like I said, I know that it's known as being like a party spot and all that kind of stuff, but they have really tried to change their look the last 10 to 15 years. They've been trying to become more family friendly. Um, there's been a couple times when you see those helicopters coming by, and you're like, ah, that's not good. There's usually only a couple of reasons why they bring the helicopters around. Not the red ones, but you know the types. Uh, yeah, and I love the water. I love the water. Like you can't get me out of the water, but that is something I'm a little bit fearful of. I try to make sure I keep my wits about me. How long is this commercial break? I know it's halftime, but goodness gracious. Nope, Etsy. I thought I was moving back. gifts that say, I get you, I understand you, I understand your plight. I'm gonna make sure that you're taken care of. That's what that's what I hear. I don't know. I don't know. I'm tired. I've been up since like what time to wake up? Five something, something like that. I've been up for quite some time. I don't know why I just couldn't go back to sleep. I couldn't go back to sleep. I don't wake up. So I've been up quite some time, and now I'm a little tired, so I'm gonna be a little bit loose lipped. That's usually how it goes for me. My mind's telling me no. No, I'm just kidding. My mind kind of just goes like a pinball machine sometimes. Um, and so yeah, that's how I'm doing right now. Watching a very Jonas Christmas movie trailer because the Jonas Brothers were it was a show. I think they were only going for like one season, maybe two seasons on Disney Channel around my time because I think it was I believe you believe maybe I believe that the Jonas Brothers show was the same at the time as Big Time Rush or like as the year before Big Time Rush. Big Time Rush was the one that me and my sister watched all the time. Oh, you know like that. Yeah, that was a big one. I mean, we watched like, I mean, you think about it. I was born 2000. It's like anything from like 2000 like six or seven to like 2010 roughly. I watched that was on like Disney Channel or Nickelodeon. Um, and then after like 2010, I just started watching just the shows that my mom and my dad watched. So I didn't get into Gravity Falls until COVID year. Um, though, like I said, I wish I would have gotten to it when it came out. Um, I kind of got into Phineas and Ferb, but like by that point, I was like, I'm too old for Disney Channel. And so like my friends would watch Phineas and Ferb, but I didn't. I think I watched like a couple episodes, but that was about it. Um, but yeah, I don't know why I was thinking about oh, that's because I was watching the Jonas. That's the reason why I was like, why how did I get onto Disney Channel shows? Um, yeah, this is a very long uh, TV timeout. Like I know it's a halftime, but why is it so long? Finally, we're back. Thank you. 14-3. Let's see if this is massacre continues. It's not a massacre, but it could be. So Georgia will get the ball, start the second half. Let's see what they can do. I'm gonna say they get a first down, then punt the ball away. First down, then punt the ball away. Obviously, they got to get the fourth down, but you know what I'm saying. I don't think we're three now. And kick is underway, and it's going to be for actually returnable. And up to the 5, to the 10, up to the 15, up to the 20, up to the 25, up to the 30, up to the 35, 40, up to the 45, and out of bounds at about the 47, 48-yard line. That is Zachariah Branch with a nice little return there. First down and 10 for Georgia. It's still 14-3. All right, so first down and 10 from the 47-yard line. Shotgun formation, going to be a handoff, and that's going to be loss of a yard. Well, nope, back to line of scrimmage, basically. So, second down and 10. Georgia. Georgia. Oh, peace I found. Anyways, second down and 10. Looks like Gunner starting to be shotgun formation, running back to his left. Tight end to his left. Now it's Zachariah Branch in motion over to the right. Going to be a swing pass to the running back. It's going to be up to the 50 and down about the 47. No, they're going to mark it 48. 48-yard line. So that is a gain of about 5. So third down about 5. $5 foot long. I wish, but not really, because I don't really go to Subway. Throws as we bat at the line, and Gunner starts to went like, huh! Just like trying to knock that down. I like that. He got bad at the line, and he just like went full on volleyball spike. That's my sad dog impression. Sad dog that my prediction was wrong. I said we'd get the first down, but it's 3 and out. At least that return was good. So, play's about to be underway. And it is going to be, it's a decent one. Fair caught at about, well, not really. Fair caught at the 20-yard line, so not a really good punt, actually. Try to get like, oh, well, we're just going to make sure that we kind of pin them at the 20-yard line. You're good. CJ Allen, what's going on? Is he? I can't hear what they're saying, so I have no idea what they're talking about. I guess he's out. So, first down 10 from the 20-yard line. Going to send Moore into motion. Going to be a, well, okay, whatever. I guess. Just going to cut forward. So, all right. I guess 5-yard gain. I don't know. They're cutting early. Yeah, 5-yard gain. Second down, 5 on the 25-yard line. Shotgun formation. Going to be a handoff, and that's, dude, don't go, don't, no, 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 no. Why? Why? Okay, instead of being a 1-yard loss, it is over 9-yard loss. Because Wisner decides, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go backwards. Why? Why? So, third down to like 13 from the freaking 17-yard line. I don't understand what's going on. Drop back a pass, and Manning is going to throw, and that's going to be, hey, there you go, Ryan Wingo. First down to the 33-yard line. Hey, talent. I still am so confused about why, just like, even though they got a first down, why Wisner did that. Because it makes no sense. Not even a little bit. First down 10 from the 32-yard line. That's actually the first third down they converted. That's kind of crazy too. Going to be a fake screen pass. Going to be a throw. That's going to be wide open. That's going to be up to the 50-yard line. 49-yard line. That's be more. First down 10. Once again for Texas. 11:45 to go in the third quarter. 14-3. From the 49-yard line, shotgun formation. Going to be a flash pass throw. That's going to be caught by Ryan Wingo, who gets. Wait. He only gets 2 yards? You're going to say that is for momentum? That makes no sense. All right, well, okay. Okay. So about 2.5. So I guess second down 7. I don't know. In 2 ways. Second down 7, 10:55 to go in the third quarter. Shotgun formation, number 2 is left. Did that running back come across or was like, that's what it sounded like to me when I said running back. Anyways, remember to his running back to his left. Goodness gracious, I need to enunciate my words. Gonna be a play action pass and gonna dump it off to number 21, who is going to lose a yard. Great job by Georgia. There's a flag though. There is a flag. What we got, buddy? Holding the offense. What we're gonna do? We're gonna decline. We're gonna take it. What we gonna do? Maybe third down and 10. So I was probably say decline. Or you can make a second down and 20. Holding. What? Okay. Why is it taking so long to decide? All right, so we're taking it. Okay, holding on the offense. Second down, like 20 something. Second down. All right. So let's see here. How bad was the hold? Yepper. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, that's a hold. Second down, 17. 8 penalties for Texas, none for Georgia. Interesting. So, drop back and pass, and he is going to scramble, dump it off to Wisner, and Wisner gets about 4. Third down, 13. So, just great. Great. Third down, 13. Hello there, Parker. Yes, Memphis didn't lose today. A QB draw on 3rd and 14 that loses a yard. 4th and 15. Why? It's like you're in field goal range. What even is in your mind that yes, on a 3rd and 14, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do a QB draw on 3rd and 14. I'm not saying you're going to get if you pass the ball. I'm just saying it's a lot better likelihood that you could. And it's not like you're like, oh, well, we got to make sure that we kind of get some more yards, make it easier on our punter. You're at the 40-yard line, okay? That's a decent field position for a punter because they can let loose. I don't know. Yes, Parker. Memphis did in fact lose again. Memphis is falling down. Like the Memphis Bridge that bridges Tennessee and Arkansas together. Yeah, I don't know. I did not see Memphis losing to East Carolina. I'm gonna be honest. But the fact that Memphis has sold this hard, losing to UAB, then losing to Tulane, then losing to East Carolina, really kind of stinks. They could still have a great end of their season, but it's unlikely. Yeah, Memphis lost. South Florida lost, so now they're out of the race. Um, I just looked it up too. Who does Navy play next? Navy plays. I think it is Memphis, but I'm not for sure. It's possible. I think they have a bye week, and then they play Memphis, and then they play Army. And there's a chance that Navy could play in the American Conference Championship game. And they could win the American Conference Championship game. And Navy could be in the college football playoff, which is kind of wild. Not gonna lie. Did Georgia Tech football win or not? Yes, they did. They pulled it out. They had a 69-yard drive to make it a 20 or like a 30 something yard field goal with like 12 seconds left, and Georgia Tech did in fact pull it out against Boston College. But yes, Georgia Tech survives at least one more week. Hopefully they continue. Please, please, Georgia Tech, find it in your heart for you and Vandy to both make it to the college football playoff, because that would be so nice. Wouldn't it be nice? It would be very nice if you did. We'd be very appreciative of your sacrifice to, um, college football sanity for two smart schools to make it to the college football playoff. That'd be nice. If only. So, let's see here what Georgia can do. So, Georgia is going to be at the 18-yard line, first down 10. 8:55 will go in the third quarter. Shotgun formation. This is Zachariah Branch in motion over to the right. And going to be a flash pass. Going to roll it to his right. And going to throw on the run. And toe tap. That is going to be Zachariah Branch. Nice little toe tap on the sideline. It's going to be gained about 6 yards. Second down to 4. Is Alabama football out of the playoffs now after loss to Oklahoma today? No, I'll talk about that in a second of their part, but no, they are not. They are teetering, but they're not off of it. So, shotgun formation, drops back a pass. Takes a shot down the field, picked off. Holy crap, 40 up to about the 36-yard line, Texas. Gunner, what are you doing? I'm glad. Texas can hopefully do something with it, but they probably won't. But they have a chance to do something. 8-11, 8-11. Let's go. Wait a minute. Ma. 8-11 left to go in the third quarter. Texas ball, 36-yard line. Answer your question there, Parker. Alabama's not out of it. In fact, all they got to do, win out. They got to play Auburn at Auburn. But them being 10-2 at the end of the season, with all the ranked wins they have, they will easily be in the college football playoff. Now, does this loss hurt their chance of a first-round bye? Oh, absolutely. But they're still easily in the college football playoff as long as they win out. Going to be a throw out to Wingo, and who gets tripped up. It's like a yard. All right. But if Alabama loses to Auburn in the Iron Bowl, then no. And that's the reason why it makes it so much. It makes it, just so happy. Because even if we don't win, the thought that we could, ruin Alabama's season, just be perfect. So, third down 6. Again, Texas is 1 for 8 on third downs. 7:15 left to go in third quarter. If they don't get this third down, I'm be pissed. Let's see here. Shotgun formation, run back to his right. Going to be drop back to pass. Running 3, and great grab by Wingo. Not the best pass, but a great grab by Wingo. First down 10 for Texas. And Tulane, by the way, won against FAU 35-24. Yeah, not a great pass. Just kind of threw that one up there. Plucked it from the sky. Fly like an eagle to the sea. Fly like an eagle. Don't know what happened because it cut too late. But I'm assuming it's a blocked pass. More than likely. That's what it looks like. Let's see here. And, yep, it was a blocked pass. So, second down 10. 6:26 left to go in the third quarter. Still 14-3 in case you're wondering. Georgia's still leading. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. So, from the 19-yard line, fakes the screen, steps in the pocket, is going to be taken down for a sack of about 3 yards. Third down for Texas. Let's see here. Is my team Missouri Tigers football won tonight over Mississippi State? No, not yet. Anyways, it's still going on. It is on SEC Network, I believe. Let's see if it'll. Oh, it won't show because they're not ranked anymore. I'll look on the bottom and see them. Normally, they'll show you. They'll show what the scores are. I know earlier Missouri was up on Mississippi State, but I don't know about it right now. 3rd and 13. 5:45 would go in the third quarter. Trips to the right. Timeout by Texas. Y'all, what are y'all doing, man? What are y'all doing? Okay. I get that it makes it easier, but like, why can't you just get dad come playing? Like, is there some problems? Like, I don't know. All right, let me since we're at commercial break, I can go ahead and look it up. Let's see here. Um, right now, Missouri is up 21-10 over Mississippi State. There you go. So Missouri is up. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. You know what? Keep on slipping to the future. Our future. I have no idea what I just said. Do you like Matt Zollers? Matt Zollers. Let me look at the face. Because name, it says sometimes they're really bad with names. Matt Zollers. Oh, it's a football player. Oh, that's the freshman? Oh, that's right. Okay. I how to be nice. He's a freshman, and he's trying to think of a nice thing. He has a lot of room to grow, but it's expected because he's a freshman and he was not expected to start. Because your backup to Bo got hurt in the first game of the season, because that's what I streamed, for the Central Arkansas game. And then Bo got hurt, so now it is quite literally just him. And I don't want to say that he's, not ready, but he kind of is not ready. So, he's fine. Like I said, he's a freshman, and he has room for improvement. But do I like him? Not really. Not really. Fansville. Let's see here. Where do you think A&M stands after the performance today? Like as far as like how do I think they're gonna fall backwards? We'll see. Okay, actually no, probably not. Uh oh, like do you mean? I'll give you I'll give you two because it'd be either how do I think they're standing like as far as SEC, how I think their season gonna play out, or 13 that's probably gonna be on Georgia. A&M will move that much. Besides, if Georgia beats Texas, then they'll probably jump them. So at worst, Texas A&M's out top three. Like I said, they're probably if they move back a lot, it'll be like 5 or 6 more than likely. Oh yeah, absolutely, it's pass interference. But as far as like how do I think their season's gonna go, with how Texas is kind of showing, like I don't love their performance going to be going against Texas A&M. Because I think Texas A&M has a better defense than Georgia. So I think that Texas A&M could still go undefeated. Yes, but I don't feel confident at all. I have not felt confident in them. Uh, this was one of the trap games where they really probably should have lost. And that's going to be a touchdown for Texas, by the way. Ryan Wingo. Sorry for not setting that up. I was trying to answer the question, but uh, it's just not. I don't think a single Texas A&M fan is going to be confident that Texas A&M um, can hang with anyone because they quite literally almost lost to the bottom feeder of the SEC this year. Which I'm talking about also for me, Auburn. You almost lost us, and we're terrible. And you almost lost South Carolina, and all the teams you played that is SEC is like 7 of the bottom 8. So you're really questioning yourself now. I don't. Let's just say that Texas A&M has a good shot if they don't get the first round bye to be a first round exit. That's unfortunately how I could see it end up playing out, which would be so rough for you to have first round exit in your own home stadium. But I could legitimately see it. Lauren Turner died on Friday. Lauren Turner? Who is Lauren Turner? Like I said, I'm really bad with names. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm really, really bad with names. Cal State soccer player. Oh, okay. I didn't know. I didn't know who she was. So she was a soccer player. That sucks. An e-scooter crash. I guess. How do you what? Oh, she was struck by a truck. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. That's gosh. An e-scooter. Someone. So a truck hit her. That. Oh, that sucks. I've seen like the e-scooters being. Um, I can only imagine how fast you'd be going, especially if you get hit by a truck, especially when you're running on it. So, I mean, there's no safety at all for you. It's gotta be rough. So it was 6 weeks. So she got hit. She had injuries, and then I guess she died from the injuries on after 6 weeks. Pray for the family, man. That's gotta be rough. That's gotta be rough. That like it could have been preventable. That kind of stuff. Uh, is Ashley Gwynn in the hospital or not? Ashley Gwynn? Ashlyn Gwynn. Ashlyn Gwynn. It doesn't say. It just says she's. No, it says that Ashlyn Gwynn remains hospitalized. Said 4 days ago, sophomore defender Lauren Turner passed away in hospice care on Friday, and teammate Ashlyn Gwynn remains hospitalized. That's what happened on NBC News said. So they're riding e-scooters to a men's soccer game when they were struck by a box something. So they were struck injured in a truck incident. So they're both on e-scooters. So they're offline. So I did not know anything about that. That sounds horrible. Not horrible, but horrifying. Like I said, I feel bad for the family. So hopefully, hopefully they get the help they need. That's rough. That's really rough. Turner died on Friday from her wounds. I guess. 'Cause I think like they said after she had already gotten in the incident, and then Ashley Gwynn is still hospitalized. That's what was said to. That's what I looked up. It didn't say this. It didn't say Ashley Gwynn was had died. I don't know. Maybe that might be a new development. But from what I just looked up because I didn't know who it was. It said that she was just hospitalized. 4:50. Let's go to the third quarter. Second down three. That says Zachariah Branch in the motion back out. Going to be a handoff, and that's going to be basically about your line of scrimmage. So up. Well, okay. Ref says that the guy was down. Okay. But yeah, I think Gwynn is still recovering in the hospital. That's what I think. That's what they said. Third down three. 4:15 left to go in the third quarter. 14-10 from the 34-yard line. Carson Beck, shotgun formation, running back to his right. And that is going to be, looks like he's just short. Trying to throw it out to the running back in the flat. However, they're going to say he's just short. Probably going to review that, though. Let's see. Yeah, I think he's short. Yeah, 4th and 1, got to punt this ball away. Georgia, man. Georgia. What you doing, man? All right, so the refs are going to are going to do a review to make sure he didn't get that first down. He's still in bounce. Like I said, I don't know if they're gonna I don't know if they're gonna overturn that and say that Georgia running back made the line of game. Cal State women's soccer over with. Like I said, that's what both of them were from Cal State. They got the accident, but from what I just quickly just looked up, they said that Ashley Green was still not. I figured they would. Is Georgia going for it? Um, I don't know if I like that. I mean, I get it, but if you don't get it here, you're set up Texas with really good field position. Gunner Stockton, pistol formation, under center. I'm gonna try to get him to jump off sides. Nope. Actually, going to be a rollout. Throw us to be a first down to the 40, up to the 45, down to the 46-yard line. That's a risky play call. That is a risky play call. Shotgun formation. Running back to his left. Going to be a handoff. That's going to be a nice little run. Well, I think so because it just ran forward. Actually, no, it was a bad run. I don't like. I hate when it just automatically skips forward. So I don't know what the heck happened. So it's second down 11 from the 45-yard line. Shotgun formation. Running back to his left. Draws back to pass, and Gunnar Stockton's going to lose like 2 or 3 yards and a sack. All right, so third down and 13. Georgia, man, what are you doing? I don't know. I don't. So Parker, I unfortunately don't watch a lot of women's soccer, so I don't know. Uh, I'm guessing she was good. I don't know if Lauren Turner was good or not. Unfortunately. Like I said, I don't, especially like I said, I don't watch a lot of soccer to begin with. But and so I haven't watched Cal State soccer, so I have no idea if she's good or not. But if like I said, so like maybe like so maybe she was good. I unfortunately I have no idea. Yeah, he was out of bounds. Okay. We go to the end of the third quarter. I have got to go to the bathroom. Holy crap! I got to go to the bathroom again. A flag. I'm assuming is on Texas because that's what it looks like. It looks like a pass interference. Offsides on the defense. Penalty's gonna be declined. Accepted. Holy crap! I gotta go to the bathroom right now. And like I said, I don't know Ashland Glenn. Unfortunately, they're down three after that by 7 yard gain. But more than likely, nothing else is going to really happen. Maybe like a first down or not. All right. Oh, I needed that. All right. Sorry about the break. But I had to go. Like I said, I had buffalo chicken mac and cheese. Probably not the best idea. It was good though. It was really good. But they're showing a trailer for Avatar 3, the Fire and Ash. I haven't seen the second one. Also, I wasn't a big fan of Avatar. I'll say this too. I wasn't a big fan of Avatar, and part of the reason why is because when it came out in 2009, um, I was a very, very big, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? Goody two shoes. I guess that's the proper word. I was 9 and it was PG-13, and I thought that my mom was going to get in trouble for showing me the movie. And so I was very upset that she was showing me the movie because I was like, Mom, what are you doing? You're in trouble. And so, to spite her, I counted all of the cuss words in the movie. As a 9-year old, I counted all of the cuss words in the 2009 hit classic, Avatar, and I think it was near like 57. Most of it was Sigourney Weaver. Uh, and I told my mom that like after the movie, I was like, "Did you know there was like 57 cuss words?" And she was like, "You counted too." But yeah, I was like, my mom was like, my mom told me later on, like years and years down the road, she was like, "Yeah, you kept on saying you didn't want to watch the movie," and I was like, I want to watch this movie, so you better suck it up and watch this movie. And so, uh, yeah, like I said, the fact that I counted all the customers is kind of funny, like a 9-year-old do. Um, anyways, I don't know why I was thinking. Oh, because of the Avatar commercial. That's mine. So second down and 3, gonna be a rollout and gonna dump it off to the running back who's gonna get the first down up to about the 30-yard line. So first down 10 for Georgia. Only up by 4, 14-10. Let's see what happens in this fourth quarter. Gunnar Stockton going to be in, let's see here, shotgun formation, running back to his right. Going to send Delpit in motion. Going to be a play action pass, throws, and that's going to be wide open 5 into the end zone, and that is Humphreys. And Georgia takes a 20-10 lead, extra point, making it an 11-point game. I told you, Texas. I don't know if you're going to be able to get that 14 points. Well, it's not going to be enough either way. But you're down by 2 scores in the fourth quarter against Georgia, at Georgia. I don't feel super confident with that. Don't feel super confident you can pull it away. But let's see. We'll wait and we'll find out. Extra point for Georgia. See who's up and good. And it is. So 21-10, 14-20 left to go in the fourth quarter. So on that 4th and 5, that's when they got that penalty um, that gave them a fresh set of downs. So kind of got lucky on that one. But, I mean, just busted coverage. Just busted coverage by Texas there. I mean, why do you have two people? Why do you have two people on Oscar Delp? Some things you can't make up. Hey, we're not going to commercial break. Good. 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 We just came back from it for the fourth quarter, so I'm glad we didn't go commercial break. Onside kick. Kirby Smart, you sly dog. Up by 11, and you go for an onside kick. Yeah, it went 10 yards. Holy crap. By the way, Ole Miss scored. It's 27-24 with about a minute 56 left to go in the fourth quarter. Dude, that that right there is ballsy, and I'll give you credit there. I'll give you credit. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. Going to be a handoff, and that's going to be up to the 50, up to about the 45, and down by the 43-yard line. Georgia, first down. I'm in awe. I am like I get like you're up by 11. Okay, you got the momentum on your side, and then you get the onside kick. If you can score a touchdown here, the game's over. And I mean, absolutely, the game will be over. Shotgun formation, run back to his left, and going to be a handoff to Frazier, who is going to get up to about the 40, runs over defender up to the 39-yard line. Second down at about 6. I mean, you still have possession. You're taking away precious clock from Texas. If you score a field goal, it's still a two-possession game. But you score a touchdown, and that's 3 possessions. And like, with as good as your defense is, I don't think that Texas is going to have even a shot. So 13-20 left to go in the fourth quarter. Georgia with the ball. At 39-yard line. Second down to 5. So they did gain 5 yards. Second down to 5. Gunner started in shotgun formation. Number 2 is left. And that's going to be a first. Again, I guess it skipped forward. So don't know what happened. But I kind of just tossed it. It's like a nice little screen action to number 86, Bell. So first down 10 for the Bulldogs. Under center, 2 tight ends to the right. Going to be a handoff. That's going to be up to the 25 and down to about the 21-yard line. Nice gain of 8 yards to by Frazier. Second down 2. Frazier a little bit banged up right there. 12-12 left to go in the fourth. Is it time to fire Shane Beamer now? Yes, it is, Parker. Yes, it is. I talked about it a little bit earlier in the stream. I'll talk about some more, especially after this play. Second down 2 from the 21-yard line. 2 tight ends to the right. Running back to the right. I mean, really, that's. I mean, you can't tell what they're about to do. Going to be a handoff, yep, and it's going to be right now. It is 11:35 going in the fourth quarter, up by 11, and a fresh set of downs for Georgia. But yes, actually, Georgia players down. That's not good. It looks like the running back, number 33, Brooks. Yeah, Shane Beamer more likely is going to be fired. I don't know if it's going to be at the end of the season. Maybe they'll give him that kind of credit, like let him go to the end of the season. But you're out of bowl contention. You had a 20. Like I said, the fact is, you had a 27-point lead, 30-3, and then you get shut out in the second half. Don't do anything at all. Yeah, you're going to get fired. Even though last year was a magical season for South Carolina, like I find it very hard to believe that South Carolina is going to be okay with what's happened. Now, who replaces him? I don't know who would replace him. Like if South Carolina is also part of this, dude, if South Carolina is also part of this coaching cycle thing, that's a lot. That's a lot. I mean, it already is a lot. Already is a lot of people who are looking for jobs. But if South Carolina is also going to be one of them, I don't know, man. Like I said, I like Shane Beamer enough. I think that in an ideal world, you see your South Carolina, you just like stick with it for one more year because you don't want to compete with everybody else trying to get your guy. But you already know that Sellers more than likely is going to be leaving. He's going to get an absolute bag in a transfer portal. Harbor might leave too. Stewart, I don't know if Dylan Stewart stays, but if like I said, if Shane Bieber gets fired, then that's a possibility. I just I don't know. I would probably fire Shane Beamer, but like I said, I'm not South Carolina who has to try to find a replacement. Because that's gonna be the hard part, trying to find a replacement or a worthy replacement. Because you're either going for more of inexperienced, because all the experienced guys are gonna be looking for all the other better jobs than you, or you go for someone who is experienced but then has failed and try to be like a bounce back, and that's never good for you. So I I don't know. I don't know where South Carolina goes if they end up firing Shane Beamer. Freeze frame almost, not really freeze frame, but just like a shot for the Georgia, just like okay, well, are we doing like any kind of graphic or anything? No. All right, so under center, gonna send 18 into motion. Gonna be a handoff. That's gonna be Frazier, who gets about 2 yards. So second down 8. Is James Franklin still going to coach Virginia Tech football? Parker, I think so. We talked about it before. We think that we kind of thought that James Franklin, uh, having recruited very heavily in Virginia, yes, it would be kind of awkward. So that might be a little awkward, but if you're looking to rebuild another program to show, hey, I still got it, like Virginia Tech's the best spot you could possibly go to because one, the fan support is there, the boost support is there, and you are in the ACC, so you're in a much easier conference. So your possibilities of playing a top 10 team is very lower than what it would be for Penn State at Big Ten. So I think that James will be able if James Franklin takes a Virginia Tech job. I think in 3 years he will take Virginia Tech to the an ACC title game. Will they win it? Probably not, but they'll at least take him there. And you never know. You never know how things will go. Like, will he stay there for a long haul? No, he's probably going to like rise up the try to go back up to like a bigger conference. Um, but yeah, like I said, from also something kind of talking about, it seems that the whole entire Auburn thing with James Franklin was just like trying to get the money better for Virginia Tech, um, to kind of stir up some interest. But yeah, he more than likely going to go to Virginia Tech. Gunnar Stockton up down to the 10 and rolls over a Texas defender to get a first down. First and goal from about the 7-yard line for Georgia. About 10 left to go in the really in the game, and it's gonna be first and goal. Like I said, it. Oh man, 71 just blew up Muhammad. Goodness gracious. I'm gonna I'm gonna stop there. I just realized what I said. Out of context, that sounds a lot worse than it actually is. My bad. 9:50 left to go in the fourth quarter. 21-10. Gunnar Stockton in shotgun formation, running back to his left. Going to be a handoff, and Frazier is fighting for extra yards, but it's only going to get about a yard or two because of the spot. Second and goal from about 6. Oh, my eyes. See here. Where will Brian Kelly coach now? Parker, I don't know. Gunnar Stockton once again is going to be shotgun formation, running back to his right, going to be a keeper and throws, and that's going to be a touchdown to lucky Georgia, lucky. Because guess what, Georgia more than likely, yeah, you better wave your white flag because it is going to be all Georgia tonight. It is 28 to 10 with 8:53 left to go in the fourth quarter. I mean, I'm sorry, but I don't think that you're going to be able to come back on this one there, Texas. Texas. So, talk about Brian Kelly because I'm probably going to have to crush break. Kick is up, kick is good. So it's 28 to 10. Everywhere Brian Kelly's been, and everywhere that he's left, after he's left, people have been grateful that he has left. It does not set a good precedence that every place you leave is glad you're gone. And especially with the LSU job. LSU is one of the best jobs, like I said, is one of the best jobs out there. Basically, you've got all the talent in the world that goes to Louisiana that wants to play for LSU, and you've got amazing amazing support from the fans and also from boosters, and you couldn't get it to work. And you didn't take any of the blame. You put everybody else in front of you to take the blame, and it created a toxic culture. So after that has all been shown out, like everyone knows what was going on because, like I said, especially after you got fired, they let everyone else know what was going on. It was already kind of been some rumblings, but like then he's going to have to take a smaller job. Or what he could just do is wait a year, get paid as much as he get paid while he's like I said like doing nothing, and then wait to be the top candidate in next year's coaching carousel. Because if you're Brian Kelly, you just got fired. You're not gonna be the top. You're not gonna be the top guy. You're not. So how about you? Not coach. You could be like an analyst. You could be like what Dan Mullen was for that 1 or 2 years, and get money. And then 2, you could also wait your job. Wait for a good job to come out. Because there's a lot of good jobs, but you would not be the top of any of them. You would not be the top of any of them. I'll be very surprised if Brian Kelly gets an SEC job. I'll get very surprised if Brian Kelly gets a Big Ten job. Unless maybe. Unless it's like, a Minnesota if PJ Fleck leaves. Like, then maybe that would make sense. But outside of that, I don't think that he's going to get a job from the 2 major ones. Maybe a Big 12 job, maybe a ACC job. But if I'm Brian Kelly, I just let it ride. Just wait for the next coaching cycle so that you'll be the top dog because you're nowhere near it. You gotta wait a year for people to forget about your dirty laundry. That's pretty much it. Sucks to get, $50-something million. All right, make sure Georgia doesn't try to onside kick it. No, boot it away. So 28 to 10, 8:53 left to go in the fourth quarter. They returned up to the 5 to the 10. Texas just take it in the end zone, man. What are you doing? Takes out of the end zone and gets to the 10-yard line. So, yeah. Why? There's no answer to why. There really is no answer to why. from the 11-yard line, starting out from the 10, from the 11-yard line. Shotgun formation, going to send into motion. I think it was more in motion. Got a fumble. Recovered by Texas, thankfully. But a loss of about 5 yards. Second down, 15. I can't. I can't with Texas. I can't with Texas, dude. What are you doing, man? Like I said, I'm glad I picked Georgia. I'm glad my suspicion was correct. But, bro. Sorry, second and 14. I was wrong once again. My bad. From the 7-yard line. Shotgun formation, drops back a pass, and throws to the left side. I mean, double covered. What are you doing, man? You stared him down the whole entire time you threw double coverage. Parker, do I like Jeff Brom? Ooh, that's a good one. Yes, I do. I do like Jeff Brom. Obviously, like I said, Lou was not having. Well, they started having a really good year, and then unfortunately lost, and then they lost again. But I like his potential. I mean, when he was at Purdue, Purdue was known for like having some upsets, and kind of continued that trend when he's at Louisville. And so they did upset Miami. It was a deep shot, and it's going to be incomplete. 4th and 14, 8 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter at the 7-yard line. Don't think they're going for it. I swear. But yes, I like Jeff Brom. I think he stays at Louisville mainly because, like I said, he's like that's his alma mater. Makes sense, dude. Texas just is terrible. Return to the 48-yard line, to the 45, to the 40, up to the 35, and down to about the 34-yard line. That's Zachariah Branch. So first down and 10 for Georgia. 7-4 now to the fourth quarter. And it's an 18-point lead there, baby. So, yeah, no, this game's over. Just don't turn the ball over, and you're good. And you're Gucci. Don't do anything that Auburn would do. Wise words. First down 10 for the 33-yard line. Going to be a handoff. That's going to be Frazier, who's going to get about, depends on spot, maybe 2. Somebody's playing some live music outside. It's not that song, but that's what I was thinking about. So, 28 to 10, 7:15 left to go in the fourth quarter. Second down 8. Second down 8. Second down inning. Second down 8. Under center, going to send Zachariah Branch into motion. Going to be a handoff Frazier up to 25 to 20, up to 15, and rumbling and bubbling down to the 9-yard line. First and goal for Georgia. Give Frazier a chance. Give it a touchdown. Please just give it to him, man. He deserves it. He's rumbling, bumbling, stumbling on down the line. Also, Florida State beat Virginia Tech today, 34 to 14. Very good on you. Very good on you. Mike Bobo. Under center, 2 tight ends to the right. Going to send Bell into motion. Going to be a handoff. Nope. Well, maybe. I don't know. It's doing a little do. Hand off to Frazier, and he gets about 2 yards. Second and goal from the 8. Ole Miss did in fact win 34-24. They survived the scare because Lacey had 224 yards and 3 touchdowns. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy, dude. I mean, that's just like, I don't even know how you didn't do that, man. I'm going to be honest with you. Just ran it through. Just ran it over there. Fourth quarter yards, -8 for Texas. That's nice. From the 8 yard line. Well, now I don't know what it was. It's third and goal. What the heck happened? By the way, Missouri is up 35-24 over Mississippi State there, Parker. So third and goal from somewhere, because I don't know where, because it cut too early. It like skipped. I hate when it skips. It's like, oh, you want to be up to date. Well, yeah, but you can do it at a certain time. No, we'll do it now. Georgia had to call timeout, unfortunately. Do I like Dabo Sweeney? Parker, you know, I don't know how I feel about Dabo. On the one hand, he's won 2 national titles. On the other hand, it's been a while. Uh, I think that I'll say this about Dabo. I don't think that the game has passed him by, but I think he's at the wrong program right now. And you might ask me, how in the world does it make any sense? Well, Clemson wants to move forward like what other football programs are doing, and Dabo does not. Dabo doesn't want to have to do the transfer portal like other people are doing. He doesn't want to have to do the all the different stuff that like this that's been going on as far as like with all the different kind of NIL and that kind of stuff. His focus on is on education, which is understandable. However, it's created some tension between him and Clemson's fan base, and also you start to see it with some of the boosters. Because like some of the boosters are scared that Clemson is starting to fall behind, which they are, and you can't have the same exact strategies that you had before, where you could be like Alabama and have like several good players on retainer because they couldn't transfer out, they couldn't do this kind of stuff. So if Dabo is to get back to his winning ways, I think it's best for him and Clemson to depart from each other, go separate ways. Clemson finds out, okay, well, can we be a consistent team without Dabo? Because we weren't way before he got here. And then Dabo can prove that no, I am not the problem. It's Clemson who's the problem. Because that's what in Dabo's mind is that he is not the problem. It's like the whole entire college football world has changed, and he doesn't understand it. And so I don't know where he goes. I think he'll still win there. I think he'll win a national title. No, I don't think Dabo will win another national title. But he could win another whatever conference title that he goes to. Because he's still got plenty of time left to coach. He's young enough he can coach. So I don't know where he would go, but I don't think he stays at Clemson for another year. I think either he gets fired or next year he's gone. Either fired this year or next year. Because I do not love their QB situation after K. Klubnik. And they ain't going to the transfer portal for another one. So, all right, third and goal from the 4. 4:49 left to go in the fourth. I formation. Gonna send Delp into motion. Roll out. And Gunnar Stockton's going to run in for the score. 34-10. Actually, we'll make it 35-10. But, yeah. That is not good. Sorry, Georgia. You're getting absolutely curb stomped. Will Marcus Freeman leave Notre Dame football or not? Sorry, I was distracted. Goodness gracious. I don't think Marcus Freeman will leave Notre Dame. unless, and this is not going to happen anytime soon, unless the Ohio State position is available. That's not happening anytime soon. Unless Ryan Day for some reason goes to the NFL for some odd reason that like there is being like an Ohio State player, it would make sense that he would want to go to Ohio State. Uh, but leaving Notre Dame for who? Like would Mark Freeman leave for LSU job? Maybe, maybe he would. But that's I mean honestly that's the only one I could really think of doing. I don't think he would do for a Florida job, but LSU job maybe. But if you're Marcus Freeman, would you leave Notre Dame that has its own rights, its own television rights with NBC. So you ain't gotta share nothing, and you play an easier schedule every single year, and you always get hyped up that you're going to be going to the College Football Playoff. You have an easy pass to the College Football Playoff. You also are a recognizable brand enough that like you can get pretty good players. Like I said, Jeremiah Love, amazing player, and so it's not like it's not in that situation. So if I'm Marcus Freeman, I only leave for the Ohio State job if it becomes available. If like Ryan Day leaves for some odd reason. Otherwise, yeah, stay where you are. Have a happy, 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 happy day because uh, you're going to be treated well if you're winning at Notre Dame. And so far he has. Now he's had some bad losses. He's just really bad losses. But getting that close to national title last year, that bought him so much time. Let's see here. Auburn sucks. Yes, they do. Auburn fair marry the cousin. No. Like I said, I understand the stereotype with Alabama, like the state of Alabama. It happens unfortunately every single state. It's wrong and it. I'm not afraid to say it. It's wrong, but no, that's not. No. I don't mind the trolling though, but yeah. Auburn unfortunately has been in one of the roughest ruts since before Barfield years, probably since technically like 1940s is the last time we've been this bad consistently. So hopefully we get out of it, but I want I'm hoping that we can get out of it soon, but it's been awful because like I said I was a student um, last year, uh, and so I've been a student since 2020, and it was rough being a student at Auburn. Basketball team was great, but football team was infuriating, to say the least. Uh, why? What? Let me see your cousin. Do you think that I'm going to show you who my cousin is? Also, I'm on stream. I know you're just joking, but still, like, that makes okay. I just shotgun formation, drops back to pass, rolls out to his left. Arch going to throw and incompletion. Okay. Yeah, like I said, the game's already over. It's 35-10. 4:08 left to go in the fourth quarter, third down 10. I think it's not really even the question. It's more so just like the I don't show me your cousin. I think that's hilarious. Uh, Throws off to the running back number four, and this is dropped. So fourth down 10. Yeah. Show me your degree. You ain't got no degree. I do in fact have a degree. I am also teaching. I'm a teacher, by the way. So yes, I do in fact have a degree. It's actually on my table. All right, so fourth quarter. What am I talking about? Fourth down. Like I said, they're down by 25. So yeah, 4:03 left to go in the fourth quarter. Shotgun formation, running back to his left from the 41. Draws back to pass. Arch is going to throw, and it's going to be a first down. More up to the 45-yard line. So, first down to Texas. Hopefully, they can get some kind of score. 3:58, let's go in the fourth. While this is going on, like I said, it's 35-10. Georgia will win 9-1. Texas will be 7-3, be out of the playoff contention. Throws a little dart, and that's going to be to the freshman, and there is a fumble. Are they going to call that a fumble? Yes, it is. Okay, there we go. There's the game. Let's say, big mistake. An Alabama teacher is a bad teacher. It's like DEI. Really? Really? Okay. It's like an Alabama teacher's a really bad teacher. Okay. Like I think it's funny. Like I said, I don't really mind that. All right, so they are giving it to Georgia. So Georgia does have the ball. 3:37 left to go in the fourth quarter. 35-10. Like I said, so Georgia's going to go to 9-1. They do have to play Georgia Tech at the very end of the season, so that'll be interesting to see. Well, they are doing a review right now, but like I said, anyways, Georgia's going to win. So they'll be 9-1. So I did get one prediction correct. I did get the Alabama prediction wrong. I thought Alabama would win against Oklahoma. They did not. But Georgia go to 9-1. They're in prime position to try to make it to the SEC championship game. They do have to play against Georgia Tech, so that'll be a tough road. That'll be tough. Is it on the road? I'm trying to remember if it's on the road or if it's at home. Can't remember off the top of my head, but still, it's gonna be a tough. It's gonna be a tough test to begin with. Georgia Tech more than likely is going to go to the ACC championship game because they were able to pull it out against Boston College. Texas, like I said, they could ruin Texas A&M season, like as far as keeping them out of the SEC championship game, which would be hilarious because Texas A&M is so close to finally making it to the SEC championship game, and if they falter now, I mean that's just it's sad. I'll be really sad if that happens. I kind of want Texas A&M to finally make the SEC championship game. That would be nice. That would be nice for them because they've had a lot of heartbreak. They've had a lot of heartbreak. So it'd be nice to finally be able to make it to the SEC championship game, so you could get that monkey off your back, not have to worry about because same thing for Ole Miss. Ole Miss hasn't been to a SEC championship game, and they've been member the SEC for forever. So they still haven't gotten that monkey off their back. They still haven't been able to make it to the SEC championship game. So they're showing C.J. Allen right now. Like I said, he unfortunately did get hurt, which sucks because, like I said, I really like C.J. Allen. He's a really good inside linebacker. Arch throws to Moore down to the 15-yard line. First down, 10, 3:05. Mr. 3:05. They're going in the fourth quarter. Still 35-10. And okay, they're subbing in. Okay, that's what they're doing. All right. What are we doing? Why are we taking so daggone long? Why the clock stop? All right, I don't know why the clock stopped, but okay. So 3:02 left to go in the fourth quarter. Shotgun formation, drops back to pass, and Arch is surveying the field. Is going to throw this one away. So second down 10, 2:56 left to go in the fourth quarter. Yeah, I want chaos to kind of happen because it'd be nice if Texas could beat Texas A&M because it'll be whoa, a lot of things are going on, but I am not convinced. Even though Texas A&M looked terrible in the first half against South Carolina, I don't see it happening. It still could though. Still could. Arch skip pressure throws. Let's be caught by Wingo, who's going to get about 4 or 5 yards. It was third down about 6. 2:45 would go in this fourth quarter. Arch and shotgun formation, running back to his right. Unfortunately, it's going to skip ahead. No, it's not. Okay, drop back to pass, and he's got all day to throw, and is going to be incompletion. 4th and 6. All right. Texas Longhorns are out of the playoffs now. Yes, 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 they are. It would be an absolute miracle for Texas to make it back. Texas would have to win out. Then they would have to have someone get upset. Some other SEC team would get upset. And then maybe they could have like the ACC miss out, but like, yeah, like I think their playoff chance is probably like down to like 2. Throws for the end zone, and that's going to be incomplete. Arched on the ground after getting absolutely walloped. So, first down 10 for Georgia. 2:26 of going fourth quarter, 35-10. So, you know, whooped. I mean, he got absolutely sandwiched. Goodness gracious. Ugh! I mean, he got hit from all sides. Yikes. Okay, so probably just going to try to get a first down in this game, and then we go on our merry way. All right, under center with the running back in the backfield. The backups, by the way. Handoff number 20, he loses a yard. Who is the backup again? Who's number 12? Who is number 12? How do you say his name? Who is it? Is it Puglisi? 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 Is that how you say it? I don't know how you say his name. Puglisia. Not I A, but I. I guess that's how you say his name. I have no idea. I don't know. Do you like Mario Cristobal? um, I don't really like him. I think he's a great recruiter, amazing recruiter. I mean, one of the I think I mean, even Nick Saban's talking about how great of a recruiter Mario Cristobal was, and like I said, he was like the I think he was the offensive line coach when like you had like Barrett Jones and Womack and whatnot. Like I said, you had like really great offensive lines for Alabama under Mario Cristobal, and his recruiting has followed him. So like I said he's been a really recruiter, but he is just I think I'm trying to be the best way to put this. Every stop that he's been at, like for head coach, so that's Oregon and Miami, he just finds ways to lose games you have no business losing. Like that's the reason why he got fired at Oregon. Um, and then you go to Miami and like that Georgia Tech game. I well, which Georgia Tech game really and truly because we had the last year Georgia Tech game, but the Georgia Tech game from 2 years ago. All you had to do was kneel the ball. All you had to do was kneel the ball and you're done. But no, you run a play, you fumble the ball, Georgia Tech scores, and then you ruin your season. Like it's stuff like that where like that's where I don't love Mario Cristobal. I think he's a really great like I said, he's a really great recruiter, amazing recruiter. I think he can win you games. But when it comes down to it, there is going to be a time during the season when you have to win a game or when you should be, in every sense of the word, dominating this opponent and he somehow finds a way to lose. It happens all the time. So that's why I don't really like Mario Cristobal. I think he's fine. I think he's fine. I think he's, like I said, he's on the same exact par as like a Brett Venables. Like, probably going to find a way to lose a game you definitely shouldn't. Actually, that actually hit Mario Cristobal and Brett Venables is a really good like comparison since both of them have been great recruiters, great really great position coaches as well, but like not being able, I have no confidence at all that they can take their team to the finish line. None. By the way, I forgot to say we're already at a 2 minute warning. So, by the way, BYU is up 10-0 on TCU. Good for them. Oh, I forgot it is the FCS playoffs. Montana State versus UC Davis. Hmm. So, second down and 11 from the 10-yard line. Going to be a handoff, and that's going to be maybe a yard. Maybe. So, third down. All right, well. And Texas not even calling timeouts. That's hilarious. They're like, let's get out of here. Gunnar Stockton was 24 29, 229 through the air, 4 touchdowns, and an interception. They also had that 29 rushing yards and a rushing touchdown. So, pretty good day. Play clock at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Got snap off, hand the ball off, losing a good bit of yards. Second string did not do good. So that could be some coaching on there because that was really miss. So under a minute left to go in the game, 35-10. Gonna put this ball away. Like I said, I wish I had some better commentary, but that's pretty much how you get what you get out of me because it is over. There you go. 5 touchdowns. We're going to start against Ole Miss. 5-9 against Texas. It's Texas. Punt goes out about the 45-yard line, so that's where Texas will take over. Um, right now, they're kind of showing, like I said, the top 10 rankings, well, top 12 rankings. Um, I'll be interested to see what BYU does against Cincinnati, since Cincinnati did lose today. So now it's BYU versus Texas Tech in the Big 12 championship game. I think whoever wins that one goes on to make the College Football playoff. I don't know if they get 2 in. If BYU can beat Texas Tech, then maybe. I think Texas Tech stays in. But I don't think that BYU is going to beat Texas Tech. I don't think it'll be any different the second time they play around. They play around. Second time they play. Going to be a handoff to, I think that's Wisner. No, it's not. It's number 40. Don't know who that is. Gain about 3 or 4 yards, and that's going to be the end. 10, 9, 8, yeah, da, 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 da. So, 35-10 will be the final score. So, yeah. Georgia. Kicking it. Do you like Scott Satterfield? Oh, that name sounds familiar. Scott? Dadgummit. I'm gonna know the face as soon as I see it. Why is that? Actually, we're talking about Cincinnati. Yeah. Mm, do I like him? I think he is okay. The reason why I'm saying he's okay is because, like, if I remember correctly before, he was Louisville's head coach. Um, because I think that he had like been like some circles of like being like hired for like a higher position. Why did where did he go to Cincinnati then? Why did he leave Louisville to go to Cincinnati? Anyways, yeah, he goes to Cincinnati after Luke Fickle goes to Wisconsin. Yikes, that didn't really work out. I think he's fine. Like I said, he's probably like one of those coaches that at a Group of Five program maybe wins like his best season would be like win like 10 games a season. They're probably in that 9 to 8 range per season kind of thing. But he's fine. I don't really have that much to really say about him though. But when he was at Louisville, I don't know when he was at Louisville for. See if Jeff Brom's been there since Well, see, Jeff Brom would have been there when they made the SEC championship game, right? In 2023, I think so. Probably so. I think Jeff Brom was his first year. Um, so he would be a little bit before then. Let's see. When was? I'm trying to think of what Louisville was like before then, and nothing really popping to mind. Because Lamar was all the way back in like 2015, 16, and then 17. Because 15 was his freshman year, because his first game was against Auburn in the Chick-fil-A Kickoff Classic, where Carl Lawson broke his leg. Um, and that's when also we found out that Jeremy Johnson Heisman hype was very much misplaced. And then 2016 was his Heisman year. 2017 was when they had another great season, but they couldn't pull the way through. That was when Bob Petrino was the head coach. So I'm guessing Scott was like probably like what 2019, 2020 afterwards. I still can't think of anything that Louisville did, but I think he's fine. He's fine. Nothing really comes to mind though. Anyways, so thank you so much for joining. Like I said, Georgia ends up winning. Texas loses in heartbreaking fashion. I will not be streaming tomorrow because I will be at the Panthers Falcons game. So I'm hoping for a win. Please, please, let us win. Because that would be heartbreaking for me to go to another game for us to lose. But I know for a fact that whatever happens, Sark can't beat Kirby and Georgia. No, he cannot. You are correct. But every single game that I paid for a ticket has either ended on a game-winning touchdown, game-winning field goal, or no, that's pretty much how it's going. On Monday, the Cowboys versus Raiders game. Sunday, I'll be with my friends. We're going to go see the Panthers versus Falcons game. So, super duper excited for that one. I'm hoping the Panthers win because, like I said, if we win and Bucks lose, then we'll only be like a half game behind the Bucks, and that makes it feel a little better than after since we lost to the Saints last week, which was not expected to say the least. But I am super duper excited, and I am hoping that we have a good time. So thanks so much for joining. Like I said, I'll see y'all on Monday, and then so yeah, Monday. Then I'll see y'all on that Thursday, seeing the Buffalo versus the Texans. That should be a good one. And then I will try to stream that Monday night. Panthers versus 49ers. Hopefully I can. But I'm going to be very busy starting next Saturday all the way until that following Sunday. Like, I'm going to be busy the whole entire time. So I'm trying to get some stuff out, but I'm probably not going to be able to. Well, I'm going to try to. But thank you so much for joining. As always, I will see you on the next one. Bye.